first ever encounter between former NXT champion, one half of WWE Tag Team Champion of the Women's Division, Sasha Banks, and NXT Women's Champ, Io Shirai.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, accompanied by the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley. She is one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks arriving in style in a 2014 Jaguar F-Type convertible, shades of the Boss from her NXT days, and arriving in style with her dog Ryu as well.
Yeah, rapper Rick Ross says every day is a perfect day to boss up, and Sasha Banks lives by those words, Beth.
Yeah, nothing Sasha Banks does is subtle, absolutely nothing. She's been vocal about the fact that without her, without Bayley, none of the NXT women would be enjoying the success that they are today. She'll be the first to tell you how awesome the Boss, the Standard, the Blueprint is.
Yeah, Banks putting the Boss in Boston, ready to serve up a Beantown beatdown in her first ever encounter with Shirai. Sasha Banks returning to NXT, a couple of weeks removed from, well, the Golden Role Models defending the WWE Women's Tag Team titles successfully.
Japan. She is the NXT Women's Champion, Io Shirai.
Shirai has declared that NXT is hers now, and well, Banks took umbrage with that. But Shirai, who won the NXT Women's Championship in a triple threat match over former champion Charlotte Flair and former champion Rhea Ripley, looking to really solidify her status as the queen atop the NXT Women's Division. And what an epic encounter. What a way to wrap up night one of NXT's Great American Bash.
Shirai takes being the flag bearer of NXT very, very seriously. It's more than just wins or losses to her. She wants to provide a memory that lasts a lifetime, and that she certainly does.
And Banks did not come alone. Her tag team partner, Bayley, SmackDown Women's Champion, with her at ringside. This is a non-title affair, one that everyone has been buzzing about.
Banks versus Shirai was trending on Twitter for days when it was announced. This highly anticipated matchup is about to get underway.
Collar and elbow tie-up to begin the proceedings. Banks backing Shirai into the corner. Of course, Banks victorious this past Monday in mixed tag team action on Raw. And Tom, she is set to challenge for the Raw Women's Championship at Extreme Rules against Asuka.
Yeah, 2 weeks from Sunday, streaming live on the WWE Network at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view known as the Horror Show. So big things coming up for Sasha Banks, but Banks cannot look past a superstar the caliber of Io Shirai.
Yeah, it doesn't get much bigger than this. Two of the top performers on the planet, and the NXT Women's Division as deep as the Challenger deep, and Shirai using her speed and her evasive tactics, handspring.
Wow. Shirai almost challenging Banks.
Well, Banks has a lot, record time, four-time Raw Women's Champion, former NXT Women's Champion, and of course, a two-time and defending WWE Women's Tag Team Champion. Missile dropkick, the genius of the sky, sending Sasha Banks out of the ring. And Air Shirai in full effect.
Oh! This is the type of offense that I know for a fact has made the Queen, Charlotte Flair, a believer in Io Shirai. Io Shirai is serious, and she means it when she says this is her NXT.
Take a look at the momentum of this, folding Sasha Banks in half. A look of concern on Sasha Banks' BFF, Bayley, on the outside.
Moved to the midsection by Io Shirai as she beats down Sasha Banks into the corner. And part of the ring that Io Shirai loves to control and dominate.
Both of these women were looking forward to this competition.
Cover by Shirai.
Banks told me she was getting butterflies of excitement. Of course, her confidence at an all-time high.
What the? Bayley!
Oh!
Distracting Shirai. She goes face first turnbuckles, and now Banks will going for the quick cover. And another, Bayley distracting Shirai in the full mount ground and pound here from Sasha Banks.
Yeah, Mara, this has become commonplace from Bayley. These sophomore tactics to try and distract opponents, whether it be for her own good or for Sasha Banks' good.
I was gonna say, what is Bayley 8? Like, come on.
So much for the golden role models. Banks neutralizing Shirai with that rear chin lock, driving the knee into the back of Shirai, but it's going to take a lot more to keep the NXT Women's Champion grounded.
Both of these women, two of the most talented performers to ever step foot in the ring. Of course, Sasha Banks, an NXT icon. Part of building this division.
Ooh. Double knees to the midsection of Shirai. Banks going for the victory. Back press hooks a leg, and Banks one count away from winning this non-title affair, this dream match here on night one of NXT's Great American Bash. You talk about two of the best. WWE Hall of Famer Terry Funk celebrated his 76th birthday yesterday. He and Ric Flair had my favorite Great American Bash matchup way back.
Take a look at Sasha Banks planting the fingers of Io Shirai on the mat, stepping on them, and then going to work on the phalanges on the left hand, spreading those fingers, putting the pressure on the tendons.
Instant classic between Funk and Flair went down at the 1989 Great American Bash. Here it is, taking place under the black and gold banner for the first time, and it's Sasha Banks bashing Io Shirai, goes for the cover, hooks a leg, and Shirai escapes.
The ego of Banks and Bayley, it's why they come here to NXT. Opportunities, yes, to face fantastic competition, but these two believe they built this brand on their own.
Double knees, shoulders down, and Shirai able to power up. Finish your thought, Tom.
Reasons why Io Shirai even had an opportunity here in WWE, the Mae Young Classic back in 2018, Banks and Bayley have taken credit for because of the women's evolution.
Yeah, Banks, Bayley, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, known as the NXT 4 Horsewomen, part of the women's evolution that has definitely permeated all of WWE. And Beth, firsthand, you know that NXT's women's division, the deepest in the entire industry.
I've enjoyed watching the NXT women's division grow into the juggernaut it is right now, with Io Shirai at the spearhead. And you see her taking it to Sasha Banks, proving why she's the superior competitor in this moment.
Banks in the corner, full head of steam by Shirai, but then Banks countering, driving Shirai's face into that second turnbuckle. And Sasha Banks, the blueprint. Looks like she has the blueprint for success, but not so fast as Io Shirai.
Banks traveled to Japan to hone her craft, saying, "I've been everywhere and trained everywhere to be the best," would like nothing more than to prove it.
Genius of the sky, Io Shirai with a Frankensteiner. And Sasha Banks is in pain, taking that full Frankensteiner, and that back of hers has to be in trouble. Oh man, lower back crashing down hard to the canvas.
An impact on the tailbone.
This is our house!
You hear Bayley screaming, "This is our house."
Well, Io Shirai says it's her house now.
Absolutely.
Ooh. Shirai steamrolling Sasha Banks, picking up momentum. Banks off the ropes, flapjack by Shirai, driving the air out of Sasha Banks. Shirai with the tiger feint kick.
Beautiful textbook execution by Io Shirai.
Shirai's tribute to Rey Mysterio, 619 springboard missile dropkick, and Io Shirai looking to vanquish Sasha Banks, and Banks powers out at 2. Io Shirai showing the concentration, the focus.
Speaking of concentration, the balance that it takes to do a springboard off the top rope that effortlessly is incredible. But it was not enough to vanquish the veteran. the wily Sasha Banks.
Io Shirai with the double underhook. Fought off by Banks, counters. Ooh, roll by Shirai. Banks misses with the right hand, waistlock by Shirai. Oh, Shirai just launches that German suplex.
Banks tried to land on her feet, but may have caught some on the top of the head. Shirai struggling to go over, get that pinfall.
The Banks' last singles match in NXT was at TakeOver Respect. In a 30-minute Iron Man match, but now Banks looking for that Banks David.
She's gonna hook that left arm.
Come on, what do you say, Io? Come on. What do you say?
Rolls up here.
Hold on.
Rolling crucifix by Banks, and Shirai able to escape after two. Casadora by Io Shirai, rolling up Banks, double stop to the midsection.
Wow.
Very smart there by Shirai. She realized she couldn't reach for the legs, so she went for more offense.
That offense was certainly effective.
Bullet train attack in the corner by Io Shirai. Will that be enough to put away Sasha Banks, the genius of the sky, going all the way to the top turnbuckle? Oh, but Banks back up on her feet.
This is what makes Sasha Banks so dangerous. She's an intelligent, cerebral wrestler.
Shirai tied to the tree of woe. Banks trash talking the NXT Women's Champion. Banks has been such a big part of history. 2016, she and Charlotte Flair became the first women to headline a WWE pay-per-view event and the first to compete in a Hell in a Cell. And for the first time ever, we're watching Banks battle NXT Women's Champion Io Shirai. Oh!
Shirai atop where she's most confident and comfortable.
Moonsault attempt, and Shirai missing but almost landing on her feet, and then eats the big boot from Sasha Banks. Banks out of the corner, Meteora! Meteora by Banks. Banks' shoulders are down for 2.5. Wow! As advertised, a pitched battle between two of the top competitors, male or female, in pro wrestling. Sasha Banks, one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Io Shirai, the NXT Women's Champion, and of course she has to be cognizant of Bayley on the outside, but Banks may have injured herself.
You gotta wonder,
He's grabbing at the shin.
in her quest to become the best, is Sasha bitten off more than she can chew?
Shirai was looking for the Tiger Feint kick again. Well scouted by Banks, who clobbers Shirai with that forearm across the face. A forearm from Shirai. So these two, tooth and nail now, just trying to beat the other into submission here. Shirai's on the apron. She's going to look to use the ropes to her advantage.
Hold on to her. Hold on to her. You got her. Off the hand.
Both of these women jockeying for advantage.
And again, oh wow! Banks
Oh my goodness!
has Io Shirai. Shirai in a precarious position on the top rope.
NXT.
Oh, what a kick!
And Bayley just screaming with glee on the outside.
And Sasha Banks
my
looking for
God.
that sunset flip powerbomb to the outside. Oh, and she slams Shirai on that plexiglass.
Bring it back in.
Advantage Sasha Banks.
Take a look at this angle of Io Shirai's shoulders and back hitting the glass one more time. Driven into the plexiglass, then just chucked to the ground.
And the Golden Role models celebrating Sasha Banks' handiwork. Of course, the only way she can beat Io Shirai by pinning or submitting her in the ring. It is a non-title match, but you know Sasha Banks wants to serve notice that all the front splash misses, and the reversal here. The Shirai looking for the crossface.
Shirai has it locked.
Is Banks going to tap out?
Banks trying to get to the bottom rope. She's got to break this submission. This could be the end of this matchup.
Io Shirai wanting to prove that NXT is now her house, that Sasha Banks is a part of the past. What Bayley just threw with one of the tag team titles into the ring. The referee now trying to take it away.
Come on! And the official never saw it. Bayley tossed the title and it got the official's attention.
And it allowed Bayley to help Sasha Banks turn the tables on Io Shirai, and now Bayley's in a tug of war with the referee over the title, and now what the?
Oh my God, it's Asuka!
Raw Women's Champion Asuka blowing the mist into Sasha Banks' face. Asuka's back in NXT, the roll-up by Io Shirai, and Banks kicks out. Oh my goodness! Asuka, what a showtime by Shirai!
Banks can't see.
But you're absolutely right. Banks can't see. The official never saw the Raw Women's Champion Asuka's involvement.
Oh, wrecking ball drop kick by Shirai to Bayley. Asuka, the former NXT Women's Champion, former tag team partner of Shirai's in Japan. And now Shirai with the moonsault, nailing Sasha Banks, blinded by the mist. Io Shirai secures the win.
Here is your winner, the NXT Women's Champion, Io Shirai!
Thanks to a big assist from Raw Women's Champion Asuka, who will defend her title against Sasha Banks at Extreme Rules. Io Shirai records a huge victory over Sasha Banks.
I hate to say it, but what goes around comes around, Sasha and Bayley.
What a return to NXT for Asuka tonight.